y'all. So y'all probably like, what's going on? I ain't got no chipstick. I'm put like this. I'm in a boot. If y'all know what yeah. I'm in one of these, Bookie. So y'all probably like, how that happened, girl? All I'm gonna say is, basically, I'm at work or whatever. And this was the 14th or whatever. And I'm at work, and I had to be to work by 10. I'm at work and everything, and I hear over the walkie, can we get help with the truck? So me being me, I went to go help. So me being a manager, I said, you know what? Let me go help my other manager. You know what I'm saying? My coworker here, manager, put it like that. So I go help him. When I got back there, he said, we're not going to do the truck until we get somebody to come. But then he started expressing that the man was sitting for like almost 20 minutes. And that's not looking good at all for us to unload the truck and everything like that. Boom, that happened. So after that, like a little few minutes went by past whatever. He was just like, I'm just gonna basically start the truck. So we get everything done. He told me, go ahead and start pulling the truck to get the small stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get the small stuff and put it in the next trailer, so that way when the evening people come, they can just pull it out, pull it to the floor, whatever. Cool. So we started doing that, but we started like transitioning, the pallets from this one and put in the next trailer. So as I'm doing that, he's taking the electric jack, which is a walkie stick, I think that's what it's called. And he's taking that and he's putting the bigger pallets. Ooh, thank you. He's taking that, putting the bigger pallets in, because the door heat was fine. The bigger pallets into the next trailer with the electric pallet jack or the walkie stick, however you want to put it. I had a regular pump up jack, if y'all know what that means. I'm gonna insert some pictures or whatever. So I'm pulling this pallet, so the guy is behind me by this time. The truck guy is behind me because he did walk away. I did forget to mention that, but he did walk away. I know y'all on an angle. Y'all probably like, why be on an angle? Mind your business. Just listen to the story. I need to do my hair too. From there, he's behind me by this time, so I'm jacking up this whatever. Mind you, this is a semi-big pallet. I forgot what was on the pallet, but this is a semi-big pallet. So as I'm pumping it up or whatever, I'm pulling the pallet because I'm like, all right, because it got some ram wrap, so it gets stuck to the walls or it gets stuck to the other pallets. So boom. So from there, I'm jacking up the pallet and I'm pulling it. So mind you, as I'm pulling it, I got gloves on, like regular, like doctoral gloves or whatever. So as I'm jacking up the pallet jack or whatever, what's wrong?
Getting lost.
What did you go in the store to get?
To sell my drugs, boy. It's a corporation out here. It's hard out here for a pimp. Gotta get this money.
Yeah. So as I'm jacking up the jack or whatever. Okay, so as I'm jacking up the jack or whatever, I'm pulling the pallet. As I'm pulling the pallet, it starts to move, like move up. So it's a ramp. You know it's a ramp. So the ramp, right. The ramp, I don't know how to put it. I'm going to insert a picture of how it is. So I'm pulling it up, but as I'm pulling it up, it kind of slows down because of the weight of it, the weight, and it's heavy. So I got a pallet jack that weighs some pounds. Then I got a whole pallet that weigh a whole different amount of weight. So I'm pulling it, but it gets stuck. So as I'm pulling it, and mind you, the gloves I had on was like regular, like latex gloves, the doctor gloves, whatever you want to call it. So I'm doing it or whatever. I'm pulling it, And, you know, I'm a little strong. You know, don't let the nails and hair fool you, Wookie. I pulled it. Like, I pulled it with all my might. It didn't want to move. So I had pushed it back and I pulled it again. Once I pulled it again, I don't know what else happened. I just blacked out. And I just know that my foot got caught. And, like, I felt my foot get, like, my foot get, it felt like it got sucked up into something. And once it did that, I didn't feel it. Because I'm like, oh, this is like, what? Like, I know this is just happened. But I ain't feel it, so I'm just like confused. So boom, after I did that, it rose back down. And that's when I felt the pain. That's when I had felt the pain. And mind you, the other team lead that was over there, he definitely was calling for help. I'm the only one that responded to the call. So now that I responded to the call, I'm the one that got hurt because we didn't have extra help. So the minute I got hurt, literally the minute, it's like clockwork. Two higher up managers came out of nowhere. Mind you, I'm a manager of, it's okay, team lead, then it's a coach. So 2 coaches came out of nowhere, and I know they probably been there since that morning. And then the store manager already knew that I was responding to the call because he talked to me earlier on the walkie. So boom. Next thing I know, from there, oh. You coming back over? Oh. So, from there, so boom, I go, so by this time, the guy that's in charge of that trailer was in back of me. He didn't do anything. He didn't even budge. He didn't even, like, jump, like, do anything. So I'm hopping, like, F, it hurts. So I fall to the ground. Another team lead, originally that I didn't even know that was there. He's talking to the claims person, but obviously on the corner of your eye, I'm looking at him and we looking at each other. He watched me fall to the ground, talking about it hurt. He's not doing anything. Until I looked up and I saw him, and so I'm going in and out. And I saw the smack in the ground, help me. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Like, help me. Like, what? So boom, that happened. So after that happened, then that's when everybody started coming over. I'm confused. You watch one of your co-workers fall to the ground, you're not going to be like, okay, what's wrong? Weirdo. Then I had wound up getting, so did. So long story short, I get ambled. I get ambled out. I go to the hospital. And I went to a hospital close to my job, like across the street. But it's like right there. So we went there. I was in the waiting room forever. Bawling my eyes out because that strap hurt. It still hurts till this day. And they got me walking on it. But that's another story for another day. So boom, so I go to the back finally. I get x-rays done. They all like, there's nothing going on. Yeah. Then I'll make sure that I got a workers' comp situation going on. Girl, I got a whole appointment to go to a foot doctor. I went to him. He talking about it must have been serious, or he's really concerned because when I walked into the doctor's office, I had like an orthopedic shoe. And once the orthopedic shoe comes off, he's pressing on my foot like, what you doing? That it hurt. Why you pressing? So he was like, according to your x-rays, because he took the x-rays, I guess, from the hospital, what the hospital originally did, so he just went on for that. He was like, I don't see like no fractures or anything. However, when I see you in the next 2 weeks, you will be doing a CAT scan and an MRI. So, just to make sure you don't have no torn ligaments or any fractures. So I said, okay, cool. I'm good with that. Mind you, this is like, he talking about time, but he talking about after Thanksgiving, December 1st. I'm like, hold on. So I'm going to be out to work even more than what I was supposed to be. Okay, cool. So boom. Now that since I'm out of work, what am I doing? So Alright, so by this time I get my paperwork from him. He tells me he was gonna prescribe me for a boot. So now that I'm going to the front and getting my appointment scheduled or whatever, he comes out of nowhere and was just like, hey, he was like, hey, just to want to let you know that I looked at the x-ray again, and I'm really concerned about one part of the x-ray with your foot. Like, okay. He was like, because it just doesn't sit right with me, and it looks like it might be a small fracture or possibly a torn ligament, possibly what might be, whatever, right? And so, boom, that happened. What? So, that happened. You can hit the beltway from here. So, boom, that happened. Then after that, I'm worried now, because I'm like, I'm just a little worried. So the boot that they put me in, I hadn't been picked. Whatever I'm going through, because the hospital diagnosed me with foot contusion, and then the other doctor, the foot doctor, didn't prescribe me for nothing. Diagnosed me, that's what it was. Diagnosed me with nothing. He didn't say you had this and that and the third. He didn't, oh yes, that's a foot contusion. He didn't say anything. And that's what I like about the doctor, because he just went off of somebody, or he went off the x-ray, if that makes sense, right? He went off the x-ray that I liked it. That I like, because instead of him jumping and doing all these different things, he asked questions. He didn't just look at one thing. It was like, where your pain at? He pressed around. He made sure I was totally good or whatever. So, he didn't diagnose me with nothing. I guess I'm still considering it as a foot contusion, because I looked it up of the symptoms, and I had the symptoms. But that's when it first happened, or whatever. I'm gonna put a little insert on what the foot contusion is if y'all don't know what it is. But yeah. So boom, now the same day I left, literally, I believe, was it the same day I left? I got the phone call? Mm-hmm. The same day I left the doctor's office, I got a phone call from the foot doctor, and say, hey, I just want to let you know, I'm going to go ahead and order that MRI and that CAT scan, because I'm basically like, he was saying like he's concerned about that one part of my foot. And I'm thinking on my foot, if you look the way my foot looks, it was only swollen by the toes. Yeah, you could turn left. It was only swollen by the toes, if that makes sense, right? But if you press in a certain area, it hurt like hell. But if you press back about where my ankle is, I feel nothing but pain, which is weird to me because it's like confused. Like, I can put a little pressure on it, but if I put my whole foot on it, yeah, baby, I'm gonna fight my own foot. But yeah, so I gotta worry about that. But that's until like after Thanksgiving, like December 1st type. So, because I'm not gonna be out for break. So I gotta sit here in the boot. Because the special boot that I have got air in it. Like, it deflated. Like, I don't even know if I blew it up. Yeah, I did. So I did that. So now I'm sitting here with the boot, and he wants me to walk on it, but I gotta walk on my heel. It's like every day I try to walk regular. It's just ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen, Bookie, but But that's the whole gist of everything. Then people calling me from my job like, why does it matter to you? And I gotta be real, why? Because when I came back up there to give back y'all equipment when I had freshly out the hospital, still got the little wristband and all that, the little bracelet, the little Cartier hospital bracelet. Y'all acting like y'all didn't get. Y'all was looking at me like I was lying. Y'all was looking at me like I was just playing a funk. Like, who lies about getting that foot ran over by a pallet jack? Who? And then the doctor keep thinking it got ran over by electric jack, baby. I wouldn't have a foot. I wouldn't have a foot because that's more pain than anything. My foot would have been broke. I would have been out of work for like some months because I probably had to be learning how to walk again if my foot really got ran over by a pallet electric jack. Because no, you can cut through the shopping center and get it that way.
on, y'all? What is
I mean,
you doing? What's happening?
So yeah, that's basically the gist of that, and that's basically the gist. So, and I'm just sitting here a little confused now. It's just like what I'm gonna do with my free time. So I'm just like, let me just update y'all, whatever. And I'm going to my house to turn my car because I wanted to sit because I can't drive it. So I'm going to do. So you come out here, I'm gonna smack your
I
car.
wish you would, my nigga.
Just Lord, just got. But I'm gotta go past my house anyway to grab some few things. Well, I'm done grab my camera and my iPad because I gotta work. I ain't got no,
Look at this parking lot. This is definitely a Christmas situation.
Yeah, so
I'm Muslim.
I'll report back to y'all when I get to my destination or whatever. He was cute. Ruby. Bye.